This is Jessica Sparr from Period 1. Everyone knows the fun nightlife of River North, but do you know its smoky history? In the early 1900s, River North was named Smoky Hollow because of the smoke from the many factories in the area. The area was well known for being a hub for transportation due to the many railroads and ports since it was next to the Chicago River. The neighborhood became full of warehouses, with the merchandise mart storing many of its goods. The industrial neighborhood soon became abandoned, however, when the major port moved in the 1920s. All of the industrial factories closed down, and the neighborhood became a rough area to live in. The area became a hotspot in the Prohibition era, with Dino Banyan setting up his bootlegging base in the back of a flower shop in River North. In the 1960s, the small population dwindled more due to many people moving to the suburbs in escape of city life. In the 70s, things took a groovy spin when a real estate developer named Albert Friedman bought plots of land in 1974 where he restored and built many buildings. With his efforts in advertising, the neighborhood became well-known and attractive. Friedman gave the neighborhood its new name, River North, since nobody wanted to live in a place called Smoky Hollow. One of the biggest punk rock clubs in the 70s was formed called O'Banion after Dino Banyan. Many artists moved into River North due to the potential art galleries. This led to the formation of the River North Gallery District. Due to this mass crowding of art hipsters, nightclubs and restaurants began popping up and still continued into the 2000s. Today, River North is known for its nightlife and its abundance of art and cool-looking buildings. It's where many tourists go after they're done staring at the Bean or the Sears Tower. It has Portillo's, Hard Rock Cafe, Original Hooters, as well as the Catherine Eldman Gallery, the Arthur Murray Dance Studio, and Blue Chicago. Today, River North is one of the top neighborhoods for nightlife in Chicago, and it has the second largest concentration of art galleries in the U.S. But with all this urbanization, what about the animals? All of those stray kittens and puppies kicked out of their home full of abandoned buildings, tumbleweeds, and low population. They got kicked out of their way of life and are now being prosecuted even more with the new desire of looking good for tourists. An institution who is combating the problem is the Anti-Cruelty Society, located at 169 West Grand Avenue, Chicago. They take in strays and provide them with all they need until they're ready to be adopted to a loving family. But I think this neighborhood is going to continue on its path of commercial nightlife with a greed for a booming economy. 10 years from now, I imagine more modern shops and hangouts will replace old ones due to the neighborhood's desire to stay trendy. Starbucks will probably replace old cafes. It will keep doing this on and on with new trends until probably the end of Chicago. There is a possibility it may have competition if a new upcoming hipster neighborhood draws them away, but I doubt it. And the cats and dogs will continue to dwindle as they scramble from pounds. But I decided to make a change. On May 14th, I worked 4 hours making DIY beds out of old blankets for the Anti-Cruelty Society, the one in Grand Avenue. The project finished on May 16th. They were in need of toys and beds for the growing amount of animals they help, so I was contributing to the cause. I felt more at ease knowing that these animals had someone in the middle of this hipster wasteland to depend on. They had warm beds to sleep on for my help. So, that's River North. Thank you for listening.